Hello and welcome back to the channel. Well, it's Twitter Freakout Part 2. Yeah, this was the headlines that we saw back in April of this year. Twitter workers freak out over Elon Musk in internal Slack messages. And now we have the sequel. Twitter workers enraged after Elon Musk's renews offer to buy the company. Elon Musk's renewed offer to buy Twitter has employees at the social media platform once again in an uproar. Musk is in talks to acquire the social networking app for $44 billion. The original price floated when he was set to purchase Twitter in April before he pulled out of the deal in July. Following the latest developments of the months-long Twitter buyout saga, staffers, of course, aired their grievances on the social media platform. Things like living the plot of succession is effing exhausting. This according to Raman Chowdhury, who is a director of ML Ethics, Transparency, and Accountability. Quote, I am sitting on 2023 company-wide strategy readouts, and I guess we are going to collectively ignore what's going on, he added a few minutes later. Parker Lyons, a senior financial analyst at Twitter, filled his page with reactionary GIFs to the Musk purchasing news, including many crying memes. Writing my little emails today, he tweeted alongside a photo of a young girl crying while coloring a picture. He also posted a meme joking that there would be no job security for Twitter employees.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time.
Of course, it's just a minute of the of Jonathan Frakes on his sci-fi show that he used to do.
It's a total fabrication.
Saying that no, everything's fiction, it's fake, this was a myth, that we made this one up. So
it never happened.
Hilarious stuff. That's a good one. And then of course the crying girl meme, and the Parker Lyons take on this one is managers talking to their directs in one-on-ones today. The absolute meltdown is, of course, happening. Another staffer encouraged his colleagues to go for a stroll alongside a dystopic video of a model strutting down the mud runway at a Balenciaga runway show. I encourage every Twitter employee to go outside and take a walk. Okay, I'll play a few seconds of this. It's just absolutely weird. First of all, this is just so Twitter right here. This is, walking around in mud in trash bags. Yeah, this could be your future if maybe you're not too good at your job. Who knows? Now, on Blind, an anonymous forum used by employees at different companies, Twitter employees lashed out at the news, according to CNN Business. Quote, cue the layoffs, one anonymous staffer wrote. Twitter's internal Slack messaging system, employees questioned what would happen if Twitter's board didn't accept Musk's offer. Some worried Twitter's stock would plummet, while one staffer said the company would not have to be owned by a moron in a channel with nearly 2,000 members. Well, I think it's funny how some anonymous staffer is going to say, well, at least the company doesn't have to be owned by a moron. A moron who, I don't know, just happens to be the chief executive officer or chairman. Basically, he's the guy who owns and operates, I don't know, these little companies that nobody's ever heard of. Something called Twitter, or something, well, Twitter now. Something called Tesla and something called SpaceX. Yeah, these little companies have never done anything. Nobody even knows their names. So, yeah, But of course, you're going to be the big, brave, anonymous person and say, at least we wouldn't have to be owned by a moron. Yeah, pardon me if I think that maybe Elon's a tad bit smarter than you are, actually. Like a bunch of Russians welding metal grates to their tanks, these people are absolutely inside of their coke cages right now. Well, let's go ahead and see some tweets that have come out about this. This first one from Andy No. The last time Twitter employees thought at Elon Musk was buying Twitter, they had this meltdown. They were particularly threatened by Musk's statement about centering free speech, which they view as unacceptable. And of course they do. Free speech is somehow a threat. This is somehow a risky thing to have free speech, which should tell you everything you need to know about these weirdos. This one from John D at Red Wing Grips. Live look at Twitter employees right now. Yeah, that's probably about right. And then we have this one from Tom Guerra. Virtually every Twitter employee I've spoken to in the last 6 months has told me that he or she plans to leave if Mr. Musk takes over.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty interesting and bold statement. And I wonder who they're going to go work for. Certainly not Facebook, and definitely probably not Patreon. It doesn't actually look good for a lot of woke companies right now. Hell, it doesn't look good for a lot of any companies right now. All companies are finally beginning to feel this pinch from this extended, well, economic downturn that we've been going through. And it's finally reaching the tech world. Oh my indeed. So it definitely seems like there's a lot of cope going on right now at Twitter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think all of these claims that people are going to quit en masse or even go to another platform, yeah, I believe it when I see it. I mean, people going over to Tribal to sign up at Tribal, which is such an appropriate name for all of the people who are very tribal and don't want to hear. I mean, they refuse to hear any other voices but their own. They're incapable of hearing dissenting opinion, so they have to flee somewhere else. I mean, at least when conservatives were going and opening up their own platforms, it's because they were banned from Twitter. They weren't allowed to be on Twitter, so that's why they had to go somewhere else. But no, these Twitter employees and these Twitter users who can't stand to hear a dissenting opinion are going to abandon their platform that they've owned and dominated and used to bully and silence dissent. And now they're going to go off and have to open their own separate social media platform and call it Tribal of all things. Bravo, bravo. You played yourselves. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, if you want to continue to smash the narrative the way Elon Musk is absolutely smashing things over at Twitter, then please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. We are currently pushing for 600 subscribers, ultimately trying to get to 1,000. Every subscription counts, so if you're enjoying the content, please do subscribe. That's all I have for now, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.